My name is Xing Wei. Today I would like to talk about my final project. Topic is plastic waste in Malaysia. Plastic waste is a growing problem in Malaysia. We use a lot of plastic and we also import plastic waste from other countries. This adds pressure to our waste system and success and causes pollution in rivers, oceans and landfills. It harms the environment, affects people's health and threatens Malaysia's sustainability. So what is plastic waste? Plastic waste refers to plastic materials that are thrown away after use. It includes single-use plastic such as plastic bags, straws, bottles, and packaging. Most plastics are non-biodegradable, which means they do not break down naturally, so some plastics can take hundreds of years to decompose. So because of this, plastic waste has become a major source of pollution on land, in rivers, and in oceans. Another issue in Malaysia is imported plastic waste. Due to weak trade governance, plastic waste from other countries can be exported to Malaysia. So for example, plastic waste imports from the EU to Malaysia increased from 20,000 to 35,000 tons between January and June in 2025. This imported plastics increases pressure on Malaysia's waste management system and worsens plastic pollution. Plastic waste is also a serious issue in Malaysia. According to Utility Biden in 2023, Malaysia ranks 10 globally in per capita mismanaged plastic waste. Each Malaysian generates about 25.49 kg of mismanaged plastic every year. High plastic use and weak waste management lead to more pollution. This threatens wildlife, human health, and long-term sustainability. Besides that, plastic waste affects many stakeholders. This includes local communities, marine animals and wildlife, waste collectors, and future generations. However, the primary target group is urban households in Malaysia. This is because they are high users of single-use plastic and make many daily consumption decisions. Therefore, if urban households change their daily habits, they can significantly reduce plastic waste. Plastic waste remains a problem because plastic has a long lifespan, recycling rates are low, and awareness is still limited. However, the main issue is the gap between knowing and doing. Many people know plastic is harmful but do not change their behavior. So this project aims to address the behavioral and communication gap in plastic waste management among urban households. So now I'm going to talk about the 6 thinking hats. From the white hat perspective, look at the facts. In Malaysia, the use of single-use plastic is still very high, while recycling rates remain low. Waste separation is also inconsistent in many households. Because of this, a large amount of plastic waste ends up in landfills and rivers. So from the red hat perspective, we focus on emotions and public feelings. Many people feel frustrated when they see polluted rivers and dirty environments. Some also feel guilty about their own plastic use. At the same time, there is growing concern about the future of the environment and possible health impacts. From the black hat perspective, we consider the possible challenges. Waste policy in Malaysia are sometimes weakly enforced, and many people may resist changing their daily habits. Eco-friendly alternatives can also be more expensive, and many people are used to the convenience of single-use plastic. So from the yellow hat perspective, we focus on the positive outcomes. If plastic waste is reduced, cities and rivers can become cleaner, public health also can improve, and new green job opportunities may be created. it can also strengthen Malaysia's environmental image. From the Grey Hat perspective, it focuses on creative solutions. For example, communities could introduce reward system for recycling, create plastic-free zones, and make recycling more engaging through gamified activities or household challenges. Finally, the Blue Hat manages the thinking process. We first define the problem, then analyzed it using the thinking hats, and finally selected the most visible solution for this project. To explore possible solutions, I used the concept fan technique. The main concept is reducing plastic waste in Malaysia. So from this idea, I expanded into 4 possible directions: policy, community, individual behavior, and businesses' responsibility. So each direction then leads to more specific actions, such as stronger enforcement, community rewards programs, reduce single-use plastic, and sustainable packaging. This helped me explore different solution paths before selecting the most suitable one. When we're choosing the final idea, I focused on what would actually work. It's more practical than trying to change laws and can quickly impact daily plastic use. It works well for communication-based approaches because campaigns and rewards can influence behavior. So, most importantly, it helps close the gap between knowing plastic is harmful and actually doing something about it. My final creative solution is called the Plastic Smart Community Program. It's a community-based program that runs in neighbors and local communities. The program focuses on urban households, targeting families who use plastic every day. It also encourages behavior change through a reward system, giving points or rewards to people who adopt good habits. And at the same time, it's communication driven using campaigns and messages to guide and motivate action. Here is how the program works. First, households separate their plastic waste at home. Then the sorted plastic is brought to nearby community collection points. For each drop-off, people earn points which can later be exchanged for rewards like daily items or vouchers something. This system makes recycling simple, rewarding, and part of people's everyday routine. This program is very feasible because it uses the existing waste system and works with current recycling and waste services. It's low cost to start since it doesn't need expensive equipment or technology. It's also easy to manage at the community level with local councils and neighborhoods running it together. And in the future, the program can be expanded to other areas, reaching even more households. This program also is not a punishment based, people are rewarded, not shame, which makes it more positive. It's inclusive, so all households, even low-income families, also can join in. The reward system is clear and fair, and it also encourages people to take responsibility for their environment and develop better habits. The program is expected to have several positive impacts. First, it can reduce plastic waste, so less ends up in landfills and rivers. It also helps make neighborhoods cleaner, with streets, parks, and rivers looking safer and more pleasant. Over time, families can develop better habits, recycling more and using less plastic. Finally, it can raise public awareness, helping people understand why reducing plastic waste is so important. So these are the references that I use in my project. Thank you.